They sure have a lot of staff at the quest counter. Words. That's right. This is the Holy Species quest. This is the Dragon Species quest. This is the Aquan Species quest. And this is the Bird Species quest. Don't bring guns over here, they get freaked out. What about here? This counter is for the Union quests. If you work hard and clear mini quests, sometimes the Union will call on you specifically. Quests have a difficulty level, so be careful. I see. Thanks, Akatoriamon. Do I get a reward from that quest I just did? No, I do not. I didn't think so. Yeah, these are both done. Okay. So now we gotta start doing some species quests. Do any of you have the quest where it makes me go fight a bunch of Dramojimon? Find the L mushroom. That is not what I'm thinking of. What about you? Find Tapirmon, also not what I'm thinking of. The quest I'm thinking of might not show up until after Not a Water Pillow. It's not it. Might not show up until after the next main quest. I don't remember. Yeah, it's not until the next quest. That's unfortunate. I need that beast experience. In that case, let's do... Hello. We'll do the dragon quest first. What was this one? Find the L mushroom. I'm on it. Accepted. Bum, 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 bum. Where are my Seedramon lovers at? Right here. That's me. Hello. I love Seedramon's line. Both Giga Seedramon and Metal Seedramon. Oh, we need to go and get the farm island. What evolution do you like best in Digimon games? This one or the one from the Cyber Sleuth games? I'm trying to understand what you mean. Looks like one of us has to go home and change. Oh no. What should I do? Hey Patamon, what should I buy? I managed to save enough bits to buy my first farm island, but what should I do next? Let me see. A new farm island is just a basic island. You should renovate the island at the farm shop or go to the good shop and buy farm goods. It's hard to decide which to do first. Hey Ko, you should hurry up and exchange the farm island card for a basic island at the farm shop. Well then, Gatomon will have some tea and wait in front of the Digifarm PC. Why are you talking in the third person now? It's kind of weird. Welcome, this is the farm shop. You can modify your farm island here. Are you Ko? Chief Blair contacted me. You have the farm island card. First name your farm island. You can't change it later, so be careful. Alright, I always just go like alpha, beta, gamma shenanigans for this. Although, you know what? Let's name them after Persona characters because I love Persona. Akechi Island. This is where we put all the murderers. I see. That's a nice name. Now, next, I'm sending in access pass to your Digifarm PC. Okay, that's it. Congratulations. You are now a farm island owner. Please come back to the farm shop in Sunshine City. Thank you. He's done it. We're done with these settings too. I'm so happy. It's our first farm island. A little weird though. It seems that like it seems to be full of pancakes for some reason. That must be some kind of glitch. Ko, you can use the Digifarm PC now. This is great. Yay! Next, you should collect a lot of bits and buy a terrain board. Or farm goods. Well, I'd better get on to some other work. I think he means the system of Digivolution. Massive evolution chart in cyber games with general experience, or mostly linear lines in this one with different species experience. I don't like hate the species experience thing. I don't dislike it, but I think it's really annoying early game. But once you get later in the game, species experience isn't that big of a deal, really. Especially when you get your Digifarm built up and all that. But I'm perfectly fine with there not being species experience. I wouldn't mind if they just, you know, never did that again. I will say, there are things I like and dislike about both Digivolution systems. I feel like I like that Dawn and Dusk are a little more restrictive, I guess I should say. I know I know some people are like, let me be able to do everything and do whatever I want, but I really like in games when I have a little bit of a road that I have to follow. In the Cyber Sleuth games, you can eventually, if you know what you're doing and try hard enough, you can get any Digimon to become any other Digimon. And I think that's a little ridiculous. In this game, it's more like, hey, some Digimon they only have so many lines they can go down, so you can only get certain things to become certain things. And I like that a little bit more. However, in Dawn and Dusk, it's a little bit too restrictive, because some Digimon only have, they can only go to Ultimate, and then they either have to DNA Digivolve, or they have to switch to something else. So, I think overall Cyber Sleuths is better, but I do wish Cyber Sleuths was a little more restrictive to where you couldn't just make any Digimon into anything. But, overall, still both perfectly fine in their own ways, I think. What do I need to do? Did I accept that quest? Do I have to go talk to someone? I got lost talking to chat. Talk to Veemon in Shine Square. Shine Square, is that where I am right now? No, Shine Square is this one? This is Shine Office. That's Shine Gate. This is Shine Square? That's Shine Hall. There are only two other options. And I don't think it's the far one. I think that one's Plaza. Is this Square? This is Square. Probably because of this giant square right here. So you're gonna do me a favor? Well, I'm getting paid for it. That's not really a favor. That's a job. Don't tell anyone, but I want to eat an L mushroom. Why wouldn't I tell anyone? Is this some kind of illegal drug I'm getting for you? Are you propositioning me for a drug drop? Is that what's happening here? Because I'm in as long as I'm still getting paid. I heard you can find them in Chip Forest, but I couldn't find any. Could you go take a look and find some? I'm on it. Yeah, the Digimon Data Squad game on PS2, as much as I rag on Season 5 of Digimon because I'm not a fan of it, the PS2 game they had was pretty good. And I do remember liking their Digivolution setup, where everyone had their own, every playable character had their own galaxy that they could Digivolve through, and it had certain Digimon in it, so it had a lot of options but was still pretty linear. I'll play that game eventually too. Hit me with Chip Forest. What's up? I think you can find some Beast Digimon here, but I think they're only deeper in. I don't know where the best early area to get Beast experience is, because we're going to need a lot of it soon. I mean, we're still a little ways away from Coronamon getting to 25 anyway, so it's not like we're in a rush. Claw of Wind. Get played. Just ordered Persona 5 Royal after watching a bit of your playthrough. Can't decide whether to keep watching for great walkthrough tips or stop for less spoilers. Honestly, I don't have an answer for you. It really just depends on how much you want to be able to play a game blind for yourself the first time. But it all depends on how you are as a person and how you like to consume media. Goblymon and the Bear Digimon should be here. What's the Bear Digimon's name? Kumamon? No, Kumamon is the Warrior of Ice. But I think they, doubled their names once, didn't they? Weren't they both called Kumamon for a while? Is he just called Bearmon? I don't remember. Would you like the next story game to have Erica as one of the main/side characters again? I want the next story game to take place in the digital world, and if they happen to throw in Huddymon being there at some point, I would be okay with it. Get out of here. I might be thinking of a different area, or I might be thinking of Digimon World DS. But can't you, if you get to the dark area of Chip Forest, can't you run into, Gargomon and Wendigomon? Alright, I think I'm thinking of Digimon World DS. How did you upload to YouTube when you were here? When you are, I don't remember what the criteria is, but when you're monetized, that's the criteria. If you have enough, if you meet the monetization requirements on YouTube, they let you use a scheduled uploader. So I uploaded videos this morning, and then I scheduled them to go live throughout the day. So little experience. Was there anything you wish you had done differently during your playthrough of Persona 5 The Royal? I kind of wish I had dated Haru instead of Kasumi. I went with Kasumi just because I really liked her in the first half of the game, and also because she was the new girl. But, I ended up liking... Haru was already, like, my third favorite when I played through original Persona 5. I ended up liking Haru even more, and she became my second favorite after I played through Persona 5 The Royal. And, I ended up liking Kasumi a little bit less once I got to the third semester and they did more with her storyline and stuff. I still liked her overall, but I just didn't like her as much. So I do kind of wish that I had dated Haru instead of Kasumi. Other than that, not really. Pretty glad with how everything else went in that playthrough. That playthrough was great fun for me. It was a great success for YouTube and Twitch, and everyone seemed to enjoy it for the most part. You gave in to chat and didn't date Best Girl Hifumi again? I wanted to do something different. Will this be uploaded on the channel? Yes, absolutely. As most things on Twitch are, this will be put on the YouTube without a doubt. In fact, I will probably even get the first videos of it up tomorrow, to be real with you, because I know people on YouTube have been starving for for Digimon content. Yeah, I did date Hifumi in my Royal playthrough, and then immediately, like, used Coffee Daddy's immense power to rewind time. So, the universe in which I dated Hifumi is lost to the Shadow Realm, but it's still there in my heart. I'm the guy who DM'd you about Digimon World Championship? Yes, I remember you. I remember you DM'd me, like, what, today or yesterday? And that was this morning, wasn't it? Yeah. And I was like, ah, dude, what a time for someone to ask me about a Digimon playthrough when I'm starting one today. We're starved for Digimon Survive. So am I. We're all starved for Digimon Survive. There's not a Digimon fan on this planet that is not starved for Survive. Beak attack, go. Easy kills, boys. Easy kills for days. I will say, and I think it's because this game is fairly... It's not, like, short. But this game isn't, like, long, I guess. But, I do feel like it takes forever to level up in this game. At least in the early game, it takes forever. Are you steering clear of the Digimon you used in Dusk? I try to. I don't, like, strictly put myself to any kind of, like, you can't do this or you can do that. But I try my best, at least in my last few playthroughs, I try not to reuse Digimon too much, just to mix it up more. Because there are very few Digimon that I dislike. Oh my goodness, even Digimon that I dislike, I don't, like, hate. Like, you know, I'm not a big fan of, like, Numamon, obviously. But I don't, like, hate Numamon. I would just never want to use one in a playthrough. But I try my best now when I'm playing Digimon games to not use Digimon that I've used in recent playthroughs. So yes, kind of. Click. Thank goodness I found that key. But we actually need to go this way to get the little mushroom, if I remember right. Unless I'm thinking of a different quest. Run a team full of Sukamon. No, thank you. What is your favorite iteration of the Royal Knights? Mine's are the one from the X Evolution movie. That's probably mine too, to be real with you. I'm trying to think, what iterations of the Royal Knights are there? There's the Royal Knights in Season 5, and as we all know, I'm not a huge fan of Season 5. There's the Royal Knights from the X Evolution movie, which only had like 4 of the Royal Knights in it. I guess technically the Royal Knights are in Season 4, but it's just Dynasmon and Crusadermon, and they're not really acting as Royal Knights. Then there's the Royal Knights in the Cyber Sleuth games, and I really hate what they did with Crusadermon and Alphamon in both of those games. So yeah, X Evolution would probably be my bet. Gimme. Ooh, gate disc. Nice. Tentomon! I love Tentomon. Look at my little bug boy, just having a good day, strolling out in the world. You don't have any, like, 2 location hit attacks. Tentomon is bulky. Try and go for this one. Didn't Tamers also have some of the Knights, or was it only Guillomon's line? I don't think the Royal Knights ever showed up in Tamers. It was just the Guilmon bio-merged into Gallantmon, and he wasn't even like a Royal Knight. Like, he was Gallantmon, who is a Royal Knight, but he wasn't like a member of the Royal Knights, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. What would you say is your favorite Digimon? It's Alphamon. Like the Doramon to Alphamon line. Gallantmon with Guilmon voice is best Gallantmon. It's a unique one for sure. Thank you for not hitting my very low health, Veemon this entire time. I had to think of what its name was because it said Krotonmon on the screen, and I'm like, that isn't a Krotonmon. Season 5 was a gift to this world. How dare you, Chaos? You're welcome to your bad opinions. I mean, what? Nay? No, live. No! I was one turn away. Veemon was 1 day away from retirement. I have a Digireviver. Get absolutely played. All according to Keikaku. Die. I think Tamer's Gallantmon was more powerful than the Royal Knight variant. I wouldn't consider either of them, like, it's the same Pokemon. Or, I said Pokemon again. It's the same Digimon. Like, Gallantmon is Gallantmon. I came back in here to get a kill or two that would level up my Repamon, not Repamon, that's a Kudamon. Level up Kudamon and Veemon. I have to do one more. Rip. What is Clanad? Is Clanad, that's an anime, isn't it? I think I've heard of that before. I've never watched it. What do these two Kokomon think that they're going to accomplish here? What do you guys think their plan is? When they stroll up on my 3 rookies. Do you find it odd that the Gallantmon from that movie had green eyes instead of the normal amber, where it's the normal amber that all others have? I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you. I've never looked at Gallantmon's eye color before in my entire life. So I never knew that that was even a thing until you just said it. Easy levels, boys. You gonna have the Digimon layout like in the Dusk playthrough? No, I'm not going... You mean, am I going to, like, show the Digimon in my party on the screen? No, I'm not. Because I'm streaming this time, and it would be way too tedious. Also, I'm gonna be real with you. The further and further I've gotten into, like, YouTube in general and Twitch, the more and more I'm like, keep things as simple as possible. It makes your life way easier, and it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I don't think me putting the Digimon up on the screen is really going to matter all that much to the people watching, like, at all. I don't think it adds much of anything. All it does is mean that I have to take more time to do stuff in my free time. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different quest. I thought that there would be a Flymon here, I think is what it's called. That must be a different quest for something later. Ah, whatever, we're getting experience and stuff.